It's not pleasant.
I'm having a very rough time, so yeah. We'll see where we go from here. Another big fat DNF.
Just cruising through the forest. Not too many other places I'd rather be right now. Coming up on 11 miles. Still feeling pretty good.
Okay, going up still. Scott's on a little bit of a struggle bus, but we're almost to the peak of Baden-Powell, which will get us over the elevation. We're getting to the top of where we're going on Baden-Powell. We're almost there. Sun's getting higher in the sky on us. Ooh, look at these drop-offs there. Wow. What a mountainous region here. Something to behold.
About 20 miles in, I've been on the struggle bus for several miles, basically, since we left. Starting up Baden-Powell. Stomach is just not doing too good.
It's after 1 now. Heat's in full effect, or starting to get in full effect, and we're on the road. So here, give it what we got. Do what you got.
At one point, Kyle was still waiting on me, and I was throwing up. Told him to go. I told him I was done.
Scott was having the stomach issues. Was trying to hang with him and see. I mean, there's nothing really I can do. Unfortunately, coming out of the last aid station, Mount Hillier, it seemed like he might be done. Started having some problems yakking, and then told me to go on. He thought his day might be over.
I walked about 20 yards back to the aid station and said, you know what, screw it. Turned around and headed back up the trail and tried to make the next cutoff. Tried to catch up to Kyle, but quickly realized that it wasn't going to happen.
It's been throwing up for a long time. Kyle thinks I dropped out. I was throwing up the last aid station. I told him to just go. And then I changed my mind and headed out. So I'm currently hiking down to Chilau aid station solo. Pretty sure I'm the last person that made the cutoff at the last aid station. I don't think I'm making this cutoff. And even if I do, I'm not sure I can make the next aid station. I haven't been able to keep anything down. It's starting to cool off, but I just have no energy. I'm just hiking downhill at this point, so we'll see what happens. For now, just hiking around down the trail solo.
Looks like Scott missed the cutoff at Chileo.
I'm out here at the finish line. Unfortunately, not collecting a buckle. Didn't go well yesterday. I don't know if it was heat or nutrition or what, but couldn't stop throwing up. Couldn't keep anything down. Ended up super dehydrated. So, ended up timing out at Chilau, and I'm out here waiting on Kyle. So, He's gonna get his buckle. He's got, I don't know, probably a couple hours left on the trail, and then we'll celebrate a little bit for him. Yeah, so having a bit of a rough time with this one. I mean, anytime you line up for 100, I mean, there's propensity that things can go wrong. But I really thought this was going to be the one where I finally kind of got over the hump and got it done. I think it's making it a little harder that Kyle's out there crushing it, and I'm sitting here in the park by myself, just kind of thinking about things. But yeah, I mean, I'm super stoked, super happy for Kyle that he's getting it done and gonna get the buckle on a very difficult 100 in some pretty tough conditions. Getting a buckle on his first 100 is very impressive, and I'm stoked for him. But I'm having a very rough time, so yeah. Anyway, don't know where I go from here. I got Barkley Fall Classic in, you know, a little over a month and a half. So I guess maybe that's a good thing. I guess to get back on the horse and start training. Got 7 weeks because right now I don't feel like running at all. Actually, don't even feel like doing ultras anymore, and pretty bummed. So we'll see where we go from here. Get another big fat DNF.
It's still a little hard to unpack what transpired at AC 100. 1 minute I was feeling strong, running along, feeling that my every breath was, you know, in sync with the step on the trail. And the next, my stomach revolted. And every retch and heave of my stomach felt like the finish line was getting farther and farther away. I went into AC 100 with dreams of finishing that race side by side with Kyle, celebrating all of our hard work, celebrating all of those early morning long runs in the miserable heat and humidity of a Texas summer. And instead, I got a DNF. And it's hard to shake that feeling of failure when I was imagining feelings of elation. So, what now? Well, as I continue to process the experience at AC 100, I have to look at the lessons within the failure. I can't let the DNF define me, define my future racing. I'm going to take these lessons, and that's going to propel me forward in my next 100-miler, not hold me back. And when I finally do cross that finish line of my next 100-miler, I'm going to do so knowing that I faced adversity and came out stronger on the other end. So, only thing I can do now is find another 100-miler.